for some dirt therapy.
Alright folks, today I'm going to show you a door handle kit made by Superatv. It's a newer product. Go to the product page when you get your handles in. I have two sets here because we're doing the X3 Max. So two sets, and they're universal. They go front and back. But you'll scroll down and you can hit instructions, and then that'll pull up your instructions. These are actually pretty simple to do compared to other ones I've done before. Scroll through right quick. It just kind of shows you the basics. You're going to have to print out these templates. So the templates are down at the bottom of the instructions. They're right there. So the way I found to do it on my phone is we have an air printer here at the shop. So you would, let's see here, you do something like send, and then you'll scroll down to print, and then it'll find your printer, whatever. And then what's really cool on the Apple stuff is you can click off what pages, so you only have to print the pages you need and then hit print. So that's the way that I found how to do it with iPad and iPhone. That's just to get your templates. So in short, you have door handles, you have your inner brackets, the covers for the brackets, the little pull arms, cables. These cable covers, you cut them in half. Use half for one side, half for the other side. Best way to cut it, side cutters or possibly a die grinder, something of that sort. Then you're going to run your cable through there and all that kind of stuff. That's your little block offs that the cable goes through and connects. So just for messing with hardware, you can go ahead and slide these little nut things. You can slide them onto these brackets. They go on the side where the tangs are folded out by themselves on that one, and on the flat on this one. It says it right there in instructions. And then the hardest part, take your templates, and they have fold lines on them. You fold it, cut it, fold it, and then that's where you draw out all your stuff. So your fold lines are going with this body line here on the back door. So you're mostly lining up off the bottom. As long as it's pretty even from side to side, put it up there with tape. And then on the front, same idea. You're following this lower body line and getting just past the bend here. They say to fold over the top also, because you're kind of following this somewhat of a curve line where it goes flat to curve. You're following that. So you can see I've already cut this one out. You can do it one of two ways. The way I do it is I trim the paper out with a razor blade, and then just keep trimming with a razor blade, and you can basically push it through. So you can cut this with a razor blade. It takes a little bit of pressure, a little bit of time, and then make some marks for your drill bit, or just drill it straight through the template itself. But if you put some marks first, that way it's there. This is the hardest part of the whole thing, is just getting this cut out good. Then you start putting it together. So the order you do this really doesn't matter. You can go ahead and cut the hole or not cut the hole, but either way, on the inside you're going to take this T30 bolt out that's right here and take your cover off. I believe we'll reuse that cover, we'll just see. Then your rivet right here, you have to drill that rivet off, take this strap off. Now we will reuse the strap, so don't throw it away, but just break that rivet off so we can tie other things to that area. Alright, so once you got it all, your whole lever system mounted in there, all the plates and stuff, like I said, you're going to cut this little outer sleeve. See, the cable just slides in there, really simple. you cut the outer sleeve because it's going to sit right there. You need to go ahead and put on this bracket because the little thing the cable hooks to is here. So you need to have enough room for this to move and the sleeve not get in the way. So kind of just put the bracket on, do a little bit of measuring. The cable is hooking up right here. So that gives us room for this all to move and not hit your little outer sleeve. And once you get all that set, you're going to have to get this little aluminum drum thing. Cable slides through it, set screw goes to the top, and then it threads in with this little 6mm bolt. Kind of get it all down there, make sure the cable's nice and snug. Set your set screw, tighten this, and that should make it work exactly how it should. Alright, so there they are, door handles installed. Nice and easy. So in instructions they don't talk about putting the cover back on. If you shut the door, you can't see it. You can't see where it goes. With your strap, you're pulling a little bit on an upward. Super easy to do. Of course, the handle is super easy also. I trimmed on the factory cover. Made a little gap for the cable to go through. And then opened up where the strap goes through so you can pull up on it just a little bit. So that gives it a kind of a clean look. But from my noticing, you have it in here, you have the bolt all tight. It's a little harder to open because of the cover right about this area is rubbing on this right here. No real way to fix that, so it's totally up to you if you want to put your cover back on, do a little trimming like that, or leave the cover off. It really doesn't matter. The only thing the cover really does is cover it up for when the door's open, a little clean looking, and it keeps the strap from flopping around. But when you put the strap in now, there was a little metal insert there. Well, you don't use that metal insert. Put the bolt and the nut on, so now the strap really won't pivot or go anywhere. It's just hanging out right there. So totally up to you. So that is Superatv exterior door handles. Only 3 more to go. Check them out.